Hey friends, it's just about midnight, 12 a.m. here on the morning of Tuesday, January 5th, 2021. Thank you for joining me. We create our own reality, and we can viscerally sense and emotionally sense and vibrationally sense everything relevant to our happiness. We are able to be equally as in tune with nature and with source as we can observe the wild animals, and just like wild birds flying, packs of birds flying across the sky don't often get confused and crash into each other. They're able to fly in formation by tapping in to this greater mind that we all have access to. And we're just like the birds. And I love this Osho quote where he says the path of the enlightened person is the path of the bird across the sky. It leaves no trail. And I just find that to be so awesome. And when we recognize that it's about vibrational becoming and vibrational expansion, and so basically, the more we dream and the more we desire, the more we create. And contained within that, as a part of that, the extent to which we experience what we don't want creates the corresponding experience of what we do want. So, we're creating our own reality, and we're able to lock in on a very lighthearted, easy, innocent, childlike state of being. And we've all individually created ourself and the playing field in which we were born into. And so the challenges that we may have experienced thus far in our life, we were aware from a greater perspective that it would allow for our highest happiness and enjoyment in this life experience. And so only good things are happening in this universe, and nothing is ever going wrong here, and everything is always working out for us. And we are just getting started, and it's all happening. So breath awareness is an incredibly profound point to focus, because when we focus on our breathing, it's the natural process of life, and it's not a thing, and yet it's also everything at the same time. And so it's like this really cool shortcut to everything we want when we just have the trust and allowing to shut off the part of our mind that feels the need to constantly, or maybe even periodically, check to make sure everything's okay, but just stop checking because we know that everything's okay. So there's different ways that we can observe that. Like, there's the reptilian brain, and then there's forgot the other name, but there's different parts of the brain, and we can actually feel it. The cortical brain, I think, is what it's called. And we can feel that when we're like in our heart and when we're truly in alignment. It's like that warm-blooded feeling, that feeling of personality and of love and of desire, and all things emotional and pure positive. And so we can enter into this like magical, ever expanding Alice in Wonderland, but like not in a weird way, in a zen, peaceful way, where simply by like practicing meditation in whatever way we find is most enjoyable to us, we can like infinitely hone in our own consciousness. So it's like we can observe the relationship between, like, we can observe thoughts as they're happening, and we can tune into the thoughts of our inner being, and we can kind of move beyond time altogether and enter into this eternal now feeling where we can recognize our eternal vitality. So there's no fear about mortality or anything, because we can feel that we're actually becoming increasingly more vital as we move through time, and we expand, and then we have the ability to release more resistance. And so I'm all over the place tonight, but I'm trusting that the flow that's coming through is just what is meant to come through. So I wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been sending so much love and support, and just all you guys are awesome. I've been so just, I can't even describe how appreciative I am to be connected with so many awesome, fun, loving people. So hope you're all doing well out there, and I love you. Peace.